Blake Lively essentially threatened, you could say, Justin Baldoni, calling Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds her beautiful little dragon monsters that she sometimes has to use to get what she wants done.
Taylor Swift thinks about being named in Justin Baldoni's suit against Blake. Justin Baldoni's lawsuit against Blake Lively, there is an allegation that he felt pressure to use Blake's edits the script because Taylor and Ryan Reynolds pressured him to do.
Taylor Swift is mentioned in the lawsuit that Blake Lively filed against Justin Baldoni, and somehow Scooter Braun is involved as well. Justin hired Melissa Nathan, who is a crisis management expert, and she was also hired by Johnny Depp in his trial against Amber Heard.
Blake Lively has bragged about her big friendships in Hollywood, but it seems like she's losing her steam, and now she was just dropped by Taylor Swift. Blake Lively and Taylor Swift first became acquainted in 2015 when Blake Lively did an ad for L'Oreal and she mentioned Taylor Swift's song Bad Blood in the Instagram post.
Did Taylor Swift just shut down those Blake Lively feud rumors? Here's the truth. Is Taylor Swift really distancing herself from Blake Lively amid the "it ends with us" legal chaos? Or is the internet just running wild with speculation? For weeks, fans have been buzzing about whether Taylor and Blake's seemingly unshakable friendship has hit a rough patch. The rumors kicked into high gear when Taylor, who's usually one to loudly support her friends' projects, was noticeably silent about Blake's latest film. Instead, she was hyping up Zoe Kravitz's Blink Twice, leaving Swifties to wonder, was Taylor subtly pulling away from Blake? But now, a source has come forward to shut down the speculation, insisting there is no bad blood between the two. Speaking to Page 6, the insider denied claims that Taylor, 35, is distancing herself from Blake, 37, amid the "it ends with us" drama involving Justin Baldoni.
Blake Lively has bragged about her big friendships in Hollywood, but it seems like she's losing her steam, and now she was just dropped by Taylor Swift. Blake Lively and Taylor Swift first became acquainted in 2015 when Blake Lively did an ad for L'Oreal and she mentioned Taylor Swift's song Bad Blood in the Instagram post. And because of that, a few months later, the two decided to meet in Australia while Taylor Swift was forming a concert and they formed a friendship there. In 2021, Taylor Swift decided to help out Blake Lively's career because she was trying to be a director, so she let her direct her music video, I Bet You Think About Me. Now that friendship's being put through the rocks because Justin Baldoni in his lawsuit against Blake Lively has named Taylor Swift, saying Blake Lively would use Taylor as a weapon against him. With a big example being a fight that Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni had when making It Ends With Us, where Blake Lively wanted to rewrite that Justin Baldoni didn't want to do. Blake Lively invited Justin Baldoni over to dinner where Taylor Swift was there, and Taylor Swift was trying to put pressure on Baldoni to change the script to the way Blake Lively wanted it. Justin Baldoni also said that Blake Lively threatened to ruin his career, saying she was a Khaleesi and had her dragons, referring to Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. That friendship looks to be over because the two haven't been seen together in months, and Blake Lively hasn't attended any football games with Taylor Swift. So it looks like the Khaleesi lost one of her dragons to the Night King, and with that, I'm Charles Pearl, subscribe alert.
The rumors are not true, the source stated, making it clear that their friendship remains solid. However, Taylor's silence on "It Ends With Us" isn't the only reason people started questioning their bond. How Taylor's name got dragged into the legal drama. Taylor may not be a central figure in the lawsuit, but her name has come up in ways that could explain why she's choosing to stay out of the public conversation. Justin Baldoni, 41, is currently in the middle of a $400 million defamation and extortion lawsuit against Blake, accusing her of making unauthorized edits script and pressuring him into accepting them. And according to legal documents, Blake allegedly used both Taylor and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, as leverage to make her case.
I'm a man, and this is a story that is told through the lens of a woman. And especially when it relates to intimacy scenes and to scenes where there is a mix of intimacy and violence, I wanted to make sure that those scenes had a female gaze. As much as I can try to see the world as a woman, I never will be able to. And then when it came to bringing on a stunt coordinator, it was important to me that it was a woman. We brought on Lauren Shaw, and we all worked together to figure out, well, how can the intimacy of this and the violence kind of work together? How can we make sure everyone feels safe? How can we rehearse and go through the process? Blake was very involved in that and had amazing ideas and was very hands-on with the choreography of it as well. Honestly, there were many instances on set where I just let the women figure it out, and I took a step back and kind of jumped in more as an actor in those scenes than even as a director.
In the lawsuit, Justin claims that he once met with Blake, Taylor, and Ryan at Blake's New York City penthouse to discuss a particular rooftop scene in the film. After the meeting, he texted Blake saying, "I really love what you did. Really does help a lot. Makes it so much more fun and interesting. And I would have felt that way without Ryan or Taylor." But now, Baldoni's lawyers argue that he only sent that text because he felt pressured by Blake and her mega celebrity friend. That's not the only time Taylor's name has come up in court documents. When Blake initially filed her own lawsuit against Baldoni in December 2024, accusing him and his PR team of running a smear campaign against her, she referenced a strategy document from Justin's crisis PR firm, Tag PR. The document allegedly included Taylor's name in a section discussing media tactics, stating, Tag could also explore planting stories about the weaponization of feminism and how people in Lively's circle, like Taylor Swift, have been accused of utilizing these tactics to bully into getting what they want. This means that, whether Taylor likes it or not, she's been dragged into the legal battle between two of her friends. And given that Taylor is no stranger to accusations of weaponizing feminism in the past, it's not surprising that she would want to keep her distance from the entire mess. Is Taylor secretly supporting Blake behind the scenes? Despite staying silent publicly, Taylor has shown support for It Ends With Us in more subtle ways.
Came time to put this song in the movie. It was actually Sony that put it in the trailer, and we worked really closely on the trailer and went back and forth, and we were so proud of the trailer before we released it, and we hoped people liked it, and it was a big success, which was great.
People loved it. By people, I mean me. It was so perfectly played in the movie, too.
Yeah, but when the trailer came out, we were like, oh, no, we have to put it in the movie. But this was actually, it's quite a small budget movie.
Oh, you added the movie, you added the song after the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big, beautiful summer movie, but it's actually like a pretty intimate movie. So we never thought, like, our eyeballs were not that big to think that we could, put one of her songs in the movie. And it had to be. And there was a moment in the movie that just, it was missing this, like, emotional gravitas. And, like, as soon as we put that song in, it was just like, I was like, that's the spot. Because it's the moment in her life where something happens, and that thing that happens, whatever decision she makes, is going to change the course of her life. So while she's thinking about that, you needed something that was just had so much weight and so much gravity and so much significance that songs, I mean, nothing would have done it like that.
Her 2020 song, My Tears Ricochet, was featured both in the film's trailer and a key emotional scene, proving that she was at least somewhat involved in the project. Some insiders have even claimed that Taylor made additional contributions behind closed doors that haven't been made public yet. But for now, Taylor is keeping her distance from the courtroom drama, and who can blame her? She's been through enough legal battles of her own to know how all messy signs point to can get. Yes. While Taylor may be avoiding any public commentary on It Ends With Us, sources insist that her friendship with Blake remains rock solid. And let's be real, Taylor has a long history of choosing silence when it comes to controversies involving people close to her. Just because she's not openly defending Blake doesn't mean they're no longer close. For now, Swifties can breathe easy. There may be plenty of drama surrounding It Ends With Us, but Taylor and Blake's friendship doesn't seem to be part of it. With the It Ends With Us legal drama still unfolding, it's unclear whether Taylor will ever address her involvement or if she'll continue to keep her distance. One thing is for sure, she knows how to protect her peace, and getting tangled in lawsuits isn't exactly her style. As for Blake and Justin, their courtroom battle is far from over, and new revelations could change the narrative at any moment. Will Taylor's name continue to pop up in legal documents? Will she quietly show more support for Blake? Only time will tell. But what do you think? Is Taylor avoiding the drama, or is she secretly supporting Blake behind the scenes? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Hollywood drama.